Welcome students. Now we proceed to next part, that is part third of the chapter Madam Rides the Bus. In the previous part we have seen the nature of Wali. Next we see how does the idea of bus travel occur in the mind of Wali. How does he manage to travel by bus? Remember the last point when she was angry at the behavior of a old woman who asked several questions to Wali, and Wali reacted angrily. Now we see part third. See her first journey. So her refers to Wali, means Wali's first journey. What careful, painstaking, elaborate plans she had to make for it. Meaning is this: when Wali decided to travel by bus, then she had to take some pains. For example, she had to collect the information regarding bus fare, its time, okay, and she had to make plans, and she had to be careful. So that's why it is written her first journey was careful, painstaking, and this journey demands plans. Plans of whom? Plans of Wali. In other words, we can say Wali was careful, Wali had taken pain, Wali had made plans when she was going to travel by bus. She had thriftily here means spend money carefully. She had thriftily saved whatever stray coins came her way. Why she did so? Because she had to collect the appropriate money for the bus fare. So she tried to save money in order to take bus journey, resisting every temptation to buy peppermints, toys, balloons, and the like, and finally she had saved a total of 60 paise. So this amount is required. 60 paise is required for the bus journey, and she did it by spending her money carefully. She stopped herself from purchasing peppermints, toys, balloons. In this way, Wali was successful in collecting sum of 60 paise. How difficult it had been, particularly that day at the village fair. Okay, she went for village fair. She had become the part of village fair, but she resisted herself from purchasing the several things like peppermints, toys, balloons. Why did she do? She did so that she could collect a total of 60 paise. And it was very difficult for Wali to resist her temptation. She had resolutely stifled a strong desire to ride the merry-go-round. Resolutely stifled means suppressed, controlled with determination. She had one powerful desire, a strong desire to ride the merry-go-round. That is the wish of Wali. But Wali controlled her emotion. She controlled her emotions, desires with determination. Even though she had the money. She had the money, but she controlled her emotion. She suppressed her emotion and feelings with determination in order to save money because she needed 60 paise. She had a desire to travel by bus. To take bus journey, she had to collect 60 paise, and for that she controlled herself, her emotions with determination. And she resisted herself from purchasing peppermints twice balance in village fair. After she had enough money saved, enough money, you understand what is the amount she needed, that is 60 paise. Her next problem was how to slip out of the house. That was the second problem for Wali. Without her mother's knowledge, she was going to take bus journey quite alone, and she did not wish that her mother would come to know about her plan. But she managed this without too much difficulty. Every day after lunch, her mother would nap from about 1 to 4. This is the nature of her mother. After lunch, her mother would nap from about 1 to 4. In simple words, we can say mother used to sleep from 1 to 4. Wali always used these hours for her excursion as she stood looking from the doorway of her house, or sometimes even ventured out. Ventured out means went cautiously or courageously into the village. Today, these same hours could be used for her first excursion outside the village. So, in this paragraph, you have noticed the pain of Wali, sacrifices of Wali. Okay, Wali had faced two problems. First problem is the collection of the money. She collected the money, she arranged the required money, that is 60 paise, by controlling her feelings and desires with determination. Second problem is that she wanted to take bus journey quite alone. Okay, now she found that her mother used to sleep for 1 to 4. That is the napping time of mother. At this time she wants to go outside and become the part of bus journey. So इस पैराग्राफ में हमने देखा कि वाली की क्या समस्याएं रहीं, क्या सेक्रीफाइस उसने किया, कैसे अपने इमोशंस को कंट्रोल किया 60 पैसे अरेंज करने के लिए। इसके बाद हमने देखा कि वाली जो है बस जर्नी करना चाहती है, लेकिन वो मदर को पता न चले। उसकी मदर जो है 1 to 4 जो है आफ्टर लंच सोती थी, और इस अकेलेपन को वो यूटिलाइज करती थी अपने डोर के सामने खड़े होकर, स्ट्रीट में देख करके वहाँ पे क्या घटनाएं घटित हो रही हैं उसको करके, और वो इस एक्सकर्शन को यूज करना चाहती थी बस ट्रैवल करके, बस जर्नी करके वो इस एक्सकर्शन को यूज करना चाहती थी। तो दैट इज़ ऑल अबाउट दिस पैरा। Now we proceed to next para, that is para number 2. So in the para number 1 we have seen what were the difficulties faced by Wali in order to arrange 60 paise, and second, at what time she will take bus journey. When her mother was going to sleep for 1 to 4, this time she wished to use for her purpose. What was her purpose? To ride bus. To ride on the bus or to take bus journey was the purpose of Wali. Now see paragraph 2. The bus rolled on, cutting across a bare landscape. Now the bus moved across a bare landscape, now rushing through a tiny hamlet. Hamlet here means a small settlement with a few houses. A small settlement with a few houses. That is the meaning of hamlet. Rushing through a tiny hamlet or past an odd wayside shop. So here is the description of the scenes which was seen by Wali. Sometimes the bus seemed on the point of gobbling up. Gobbling up here means to swallow or eat hastily. Means bus was moving fastly. Okay, and bus was crossing another vehicle that was coming towards them, or a pedestrian crossing the road. So here the writer is describing when the bus starts moving. The Wali saw the bare landscape. She saw tiny hamlet, and bus crossed several vehicles. It crossed pedestrians also, but low. Somehow it passed on smoothly, but the bus was moving smoothly, leaving all obstacles safely behind. Okay. Trees came running towards them. This line clearly indicates that the bus was moving fastly. It seems that trees were running. And here the figure of speech is personification. Trees came running towards them, but then stopped as the bus reached them. Okay. It seemed this is the feeling of experience of Wali. It seemed to Wali that trees were running, but the moment when the bus crossed the tree became at a particular place. Then stopped as the bus reached them. As the bus crossed the trees, it seemed that trees stopped. Trees didn't move and simply stood. Okay, this is the experience of Wali. Helpless for a moment by the side of the road before rushing away in the other direction. So in the paragraph 2 you have found the experience of Wali, and the writer had described her experience when the bus started moving, and she had become the part of that bus. And when the bus started moving, it passes through landscape, tiny hamlet, wayside. It also passed several vehicles, pedestrians. Bus was moving smoothly, passing all obstacles easily. For Wali, it seems that trees were running, but when the bus crossed trees, then trees stopped. It seemed that trees stood at its place helplessly. ओके, सो इस पैराग्राफ में हमने देखा कि वाली जो है बस में बैठ जाती है और बस चलना शुरू होती है. बस जो है कई लैंडस्केप उसको पार करती है, हैमलेट पार करती है, कई रास्ते को पार करती है और बस जो है कई व्हीकल्स को ओवरटेक करती है, पेडेस्ट्रियंस को ओवरटेक करती है, ट्रीज़ को ओवरटेक करती है। लेकिन ट्रीज़ के पहले जब गाड़ी आ रही होती है ट्री के पास तो ऐसा लगता है कि ट्री क्या कर रही है, चल रही हो, और जैसे ही बस जो है ट्री को क्रॉस करती है तो ऐसा लगता है कि ट्री अपने स्थान पर ही क्या है, रुका हुआ है। सो यू कैन सी दिस इज द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ वाली व्हेन शी वाज ट्रेवलिंग, she was taking bus journey. So that experience is expressed